The road to Wrestlemania starts now for these two superstars. And what a treat we have for you here tonight in the World Wrestling Digital Federation, one of the strongest men in the Wwdf.
Making his way to the ring from Portland, Oregon, weighing in at 267 pounds, Ken Patera.
Ken Patera, that is right, WWDF fans. Ken Patera, one of the strongest men in the WWDF, and that was on display in his last matchup against the Ugandan giant Kamala. And now you're seeing the physique and why he's considered one of the strongest men, if not the strongest man. Mark Henry might have something to say about it, but Ken Patera, you're seeing the physique and what he represents. And like I said, he beat the Ugandan giant Kamala, all the unorthodox that Kamala brought. Ken Patera able to put him down. But he is going against one of the biggest superstars here in the WWDF. That's right, we bring him back here.
Sarasota, Florida, weighing in at 239 pounds.
Macho Man Randy Savage, and the crowd is loving it, and so am I, the Macho Man here, ready to do battle with Ken Patera, the high flyer. Ken Patera and Macho Man going to be on display tonight here in the WWDF. The flying elbow drop, and the Macho Man with a big victory against his nemesis from Wrestlemania 3, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Oh yeah, Macho Madness is running wild here in the YouTube arena. This place is exploding, and Macho Man drinking it all in. And we're going to go down to the ring now and get the bell and see how this one plays out. Nothing predetermined here. Everything based on their ratings and simulation abilities. And you see the quickness of Macho Man with that big boot right to Ken Patera. Barely affected him, barely did anything to him. And you'll see Ken Patera with very precise, very big wrestling background does Ken Patera have here. A gold medalist is Ken Patera, and one of the most powerful wrestlers in the WWDF. But Macho Man Randy Savage showing that he possesses some power too, as he took Ken Patera down to the ground. If you can find some great videos of Ken Patera as he held the SUV in a power press move with his legs, holding it up against with Vince McMahon. That Vince McMahon driving it, as Ken Patera said, okay, that's enough. And Vince McMahon stepped on the gas of the SUV, and Ken Patera was able to hold the SUV up against the brick wall with just his legs. But that's what Ken Patera possesses, the power. And that's what's on display here. Randy Savage, Ken Patera trying to make it to one of the 4 title defenses in WrestleMania. Our current World Wrestling Digital Federation, The Rock. Shoulders down. Had to break it there, rope breaker. Now you're going to see the high flying. Are we going to see the elbow drop? Elbow. Look at all the way to the top and misjudges the fall there, way too close. And Randy Savage pays the price and opens the door for Ken Patera. Not a good decision by the Macho Man, and now Ken Patera making him pay the price dearly. Macho Man, little desperation move there, able to get back into it. And now the power of Macho Man. But Ken Patera able to slide down. Didn't have enough power to get him over, did Randy Savage. And now you look at the strength, and look at that uppercut right to the bread basket, knocking the wind right out of Randy Savage. And now brings him in the hard way there. Grabbing that boot, the hip maybe coming dislocated a little bit there. And now has him into the submission mode. The full Nelson power lock. There's a couple other superstars that use this. but fading fast is Macho Man. Macho Madness, everybody getting behind him, and Macho Man able to snap Ken Patera over the top to break the hold there. And now again a big suplex, and look at this strength of Ken Patera. Are you kidding me, superstar? Ken Patera, one arm, and down goes Macho Man. Macho Man in all kinds of trouble. The power of Ken Patera on display in this match. Shoulders down, legs locked, 1, 2, and a kick out by the Macho Man. What's keeping Randy Savage? Really, the full Nelson, and then the big suplex. And now Macho Man trying to get back into this, takes him over there. The momentum carries Ken Patera over, and then you see the knee drop by Macho Man. Very precision, very precise, and that's how he battled. And now busted open Ken Patera, and the blood has opened up on Ken Patera in his eyes and dripping down the crimson mask. And again, looking the power. Look at him bow back there right in your living room. Will Macho Man hold on here? Legs completely, the arms are locked. Look at the biceps and triceps wrenching Macho Man. It's been, oh, and now the shoulders down, leg lock, 1, 2, 3. That is it, wrestling fans. Just like that, Ken Patera moves on with Randy the Macho Man Savage. WrestleMania dream has became a nightmare, but this man, look at the size of Ken Patera and the strength, and he will try to advance to WrestleMania 1. Guys, give us that subscribe, give us that like. We're on our way to building this community and bringing you the best digital wrestlers. 2K23 roster now being assembled by Jack Tunney.